Have you ever wondered if your life's path is set in stone? What if someone told you the exact day you were going to die? Would it change how you live? There's a fascinating old story about a young man who faced exactly this. It all starts with a young man, let's call him Leo, full of life, with dreams and plans stretching out for decades. One day, on a whim, he visits a famous fortune teller. He's expecting to hear about love or wealth or a great adventure. But the fortune teller's face grows grim. He looks at Leo's palm, then into his eyes, and says, "Young man, I'm sorry, your lifeline is short. You will not live to see your 20th birthday. You will die at the age of 19. Just imagine that. The words hit Leo like a physical blow. The world, which had seemed so bright and full of promise, suddenly turned dark and terrifying. At first, he was just numb. Then came the fear, the anger, the denial. This can't be true, it's a mistake. But the fortune teller's reputation was flawless, and a heavy certainty settled in his heart. His future had been erased. So what do you do when you have less than a year to live? Do you lock yourself away in despair? Do you chase every fleeting pleasure, trying to cram a lifetime of fun into a few months? Leo thought about all of this, but then a different idea began to form. He decided if his time was limited, he didn't want to spend it wallowing in self-pity or frantic indulgence. He wanted his short life to mean something. So he packed a small bag, gave away most of his possessions, and decided to travel. His goal wasn't to see famous landmarks or beautiful sights. His goal was to help every single person he could along the way. He had nothing to lose and perhaps a little bit of good to give. His journey began. He saw an old farmer struggling to plow a rocky field, his horse weak and tired. Leo, strong and full of youthful energy, spent the next week working alongside the farmer, from sunrise to sunset until the entire field was ready for planting. The farmer, overwhelmed with gratitude, offered him money, but Leo just smiled and said, "Your thanks is payment enough," and continued on his way. A little further down the road, he came across a village where the bridge had been washed out by a flood, cutting them off from the main town. The villagers were distraught. Without a second thought, Leo organized the able-bodied men and women. He taught them how to fell trees and lash them together. For weeks, he worked with them, sleeping in a barn and sharing their simple meals. When the sturdy new bridge was finally finished, the entire village celebrated him as a hero. He just waved goodbye and walked on. He helped a family rebuild their home after a fire. He carried water for an elderly woman who lived atop a steep hill. He shared his last piece of bread with a hungry child. He didn't do it for praise or reward. He did it because helping others brought a sense of peace and purpose to his final days. He had completely forgotten about the prophecy, so absorbed was he in the act of giving. The day of his 19th birthday came and went. Then a week passed, then a month. Leo was so busy helping a community build a small schoolhouse that he didn't even notice. One evening, as he was walking down a dusty road, a figure appeared before him, shimmering with a gentle, warm light. It was God. Leo, startled, fell to his knees. He thought, "This is it, my time is up." But God smiled and spoke, his voice like the rustling of leaves and the flowing of water. The numbers were written, 1 and 9. God continued, "But I have watched your journey. With every selfless act, with every bit of kindness you've shown, you have been rewriting your own destiny. You gave your strength to the weak, your time to the needy, and your heart to the world. You have accumulated so much goodwill, so much merit, that fate itself has been moved." God raised a hand. "Therefore I have decided to reverse the numbers of your fate. You will not die at 19. Leo looked up, his heart pounding. Leo lived a long, full, and happy life, never once stopping his habit of helping others. The story serves as a beautiful, powerful reminder. We may not be able to change a prophecy, but we can absolutely influence our own path. The universe, in its own mysterious way, keeps a ledger, and every act of kindness, no matter how small, is an entry on the positive side. It doesn't just make the world better for others, it makes the world better for you. Being kind isn't just a nice thing to do, it's one of the most powerful forces for change we have, for ourselves and for everyone around us.